everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name is Josh. Today we're going to be snarking on a video I actually have never seen. I didn't even know this existed. It's a Myka video that I've never seen. So basically it's pretty old. It's the husband tag, meet my husband. I'm sure this is going to be just great. It's so long. But I'm sure you're going to see a lot of grammar police, probably me snarking quite a bit. I lost my freaking snark ring, but I got to find it. I don't know what I did with it, but I'm going to find it. Before we get started on that, we going to dance. We going to give away prizes because we're going to throw darts. Someone's going to win something because someone wins something every time. If you're wondering how to get your name on these wheels, you got to subscribe to my Patreon or join one of my YouTube channels, the Dad Challenge channel, Dad Challenge podcast. We update them about every 2 weeks because it's hard. It takes a lot. But we are refreshing the wheel about once a month. So I don't know how we're going to do it. I want somebody to win something every time, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't refresh the wheel. Maybe I'll just put new names on until everybody wins something, and then we'll do a different game. I don't know. Whatever, okay? Patreons, this one's for you.
Yeah, baby.
Kimberly Denigri. Kimberly Denigri. It's like a song. Oh, you win all three, Kimberly. Boom. Yeah, you win. Yeah. Hey. I got moves, yo, but I'm fat. Erica Hinkle, for you. What the hell? That was terrible. Oh, just a sticker. Let's go. So welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. If you don't know who I am, my name's Josh, and I do things here for fun and snark and serious and other things. And so today we're covering Myka and James Stauffer. You don't know who Myka and James Stauffer are? Really? Just really? But if you don't, please go look at my other videos. There's tons on them. They're the worst. Anyway, this video is called, again, the husband tag, meet my husband. Myka introduces her vlogging world to her husband because he wasn't really on the channels much, right? The family channel started and he was on there a lot more. Then H came and they deleted their family channel. They deleted their cooking channel. This one is still up. This channel is still up. And then James has a channel called Stauffer Garage where most of his fans don't know of the absolute disgustingness that he did. And so I've made it my personal mission to make sure everybody knows what he did. I don't care how long it takes. So currently someone sent me something, her mom had posted on Instagram or something where all the kids were sleeping over at her mom's house. Mom was taking care of them. They were in Boston. I still don't know why they were in Boston. It's a mystery. Who do they know in Boston? Maybe she's applying for Harvard. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, interesting that people know who they are when they travel. Imagine being the most hated people in the world and traveling. Ew, that must be fun. Anyway, let's get to this video. It's super long. I'm likely going to scrub. We'll see.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing to you the husband tag. This video was highly requested.
James need to... Well, okay, I have an excuse. We're in lockdown. I can't get a haircut for another 2 weeks, I found out. I'm pissed because June 2nd, which is today, was supposed to be the day that everything opened up, but we're so confused. Nobody knows what's opening up. But I found out I can't get a haircut till the 14th. Look at this lettuce, okay? I look like frickin'... I'm just... Thank God I have hats. But James has no excuse here. None.
I figured, why not bring it to you? This is my husband James. He's gorgeous.
No. Don't say things that aren't true. Liar.
No. And you...
Did he just do that?
I already know him if you watch our...
Funny. You're funny.
watch our daily vlog channel.
Is she pregnant here?
If you don't, this is my husband. And let's get into this. This has...
You know what? For all Myka's... You know what makes it worse? I don't know if it's good or worse. She takes notes for her videos. She has these little notepads, but then still messes everything up. if she didn't have her notes, how bad would it be? It would be so good.
There's a bunch of questions, so let's do it.
Who did they get the questions from?
How did we meet?
We met online. We are an online dating success story.
Get your kicks online, Tinder. Swipe right, swipe right. Is it right that you say yes, or is it left? Swipe left to say yes. Swipe right. No, 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 maybe. No, no, maybe. Okay, Cupid.
I'm gonna let him answer all of the questions.
I highly doubt Myka's going to let him answer all the questions. I highly doubt that. I'm calling it right now. Highly doubt it.
I'm gonna try not to interject too much, but
Interrupt? You could say interject. I'll allow it.
I might a little late.
You will a lot. I've never seen this. I guarantee you she's going to answer the questions. And he sees, yeah, he knows. Trim your shit, bro.
I'll try not to too much.
See, he even said she will.
So, here we go. What was your first impression of me?
It was on the internet.
First impression, this was happened on our first date, and
No, you did it online.
really blown away, because, like, we talked on the phone.
Like, he's just trying to get it wet, right? At this point, he's like, I got to say the thing she needs to say because it's Friday night, sex night.
And we chatted through OkCupid, but then when I met her, it was just like this realization of, I mean, just wow.
The joke's in my head. It's about to come out. Hold on. Right. When you met her, attractive, right? She sits down, you're like, wow. And then she starts talking. I can't even. James is pretty well. Seems like he's an educated. I think he's got an electrical engineering degree. Guy seems pretty intelligent, right? He's like good at copying and stuff. But there's no way that when you start talking to someone like Myka, that like this is a keeper. I mean, maybe it's a fun date or you do some fun things because she's likely. I have heard things about Myka that I'm not even sure I'm allowed to tell you about her past. Things that she has told people that I'm like. Aghast, right? And they're like, not super surprising, but like sexual things, okay? That like, I shouldn't know that I know. So, likely, he was like, what? Undateable? He was having heart problems finding a girl. But yeah, you see her, she's good looking, whatever. You sit down, you start talking. I mean, even after a week, are you like, you talked to her on the phone. Is there never any red flags about how she spoke, about how she didn't understand anything? Or is it just that is James only after the trophy, right? The arm candy trophy. That's what it sounds like to me. Sounds like all of his buddies married super hot babes, and he's like, well, watch this. And then his friend's like, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Like,
oh, that's sweet.
I can't describe it. It's hard to. I mean, she literally took my breath away.
Sweet.
I feel this.
Shut up. This never happens. There's no such thing. Okay, it doesn't happen. Except when you see Lila Garrity in Friday Night Lights when she comes in with the baby doll dress. It's the only time that's ever happened to me.
What about you? I thought you were so handsome.
She just straight lied right there. She just lied.
I really did.
She's gorgeous. Yes.
Come on. You guys know.
Oh, gosh.
He's right. I'm getting cringy vibes. Like, these guys are the kings and queens of cringe. The kings and queens of it. Nobody comes close to the cringe like these people do. And it just physically makes me, it's like when you pee and you're like, oh yeah, you're mostly women. You don't know what the pee shiver is. Sucks to be you.
How and where was our first date?
How was our face? Okay, so how was it? Okay.
First date, because that's when I first met her, obviously. I drove from Indy because she lived in Cincinnati at the time, and we went to, was the Morley Lager House? Is that what it was called?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was a brewery,
Lager.
And it was right on the Cincinnati River, I think that was called.
Yeah, I planned out the date.
And it was
Okay, don't interject, Myka. You said you weren't going to.
beautiful. Like, this, the
Really?
Backdrop, the lights, and it was dark, just the whole back wall was all glass.
I felt like no one was in the room. I felt like it was just him and I.
It was.
That's because you're a narcissist. And that's how you feel everywhere. Am I the most beautiful one in here? You can smell the sandwich meat.
Packed though, and I agree the same thing. And after we had dinner, which went really, really well, we went go-karting. And at that point, I was like, yes, I'm all in on this one. She got
I don't believe you.
hard on that part.
Then we went
Because he went go-karting.
back to my house for coffee.
This means sex. Didn't you have a newborn, basically, at this point? Like, I get you got to do your thing. Single moms, do your thing. I get it. You need the things that you need. I'm not going to shame you, but because I don't like her, it's icky. Hopefully her kid was somewhere else. Smelled like coffee, that's for burn. Because it's weird. That joke didn't make sense, but it's still a burn. Let's take the burn and move.
Anyways.
Ew. Anyways.
Where was your first kiss and how was it?
Probably when you guys were having coffee, hopefully.
First kiss. Oh my god, that was funny.
What?
Coffee.
Move!
First kiss was after we went to dinner, right before we went go-karting. We were walking in, and I pulled like this slick spin around move and tried to kiss her.
Oh gosh, it was one of those moves that like every guy knows and every guy does, and then girls are like.
But she didn't.
That's because you didn't ask permission. Consent, folks. Just pull a chick in and kiss her. That's not a thing anymore. You can go to jail for that. Gross, James.
No, it's way too overplayed.
Megan's like, I've been played so many times with so many guys that I just seen it all. Poor James. He has no game. Again, you guys want to see the best game ever in theater? You want to see my rocket ship? And she's thinking, that's gross. But you're like, it's not what you think. It's not a wiener. It's this. And you put your arm on her. You just found yourself a wife forever.
But we had coffee.
Gross. Ew, and she's just remembering it and thinking,
Dude, how was the first kiss?
I know you guys know that I'm like an innocent dude, that I'm not very of the world. Only slept with one woman who's my wife. I didn't play a field. I didn't do anything dumb. I didn't do anything crazy. I wasn't a slut. I wish I was sometimes. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, man, I should have been a slut. I should have just done it. But I'm not judging. But at the same time, do people really meet one day and then just go do it? Go do the sex? Does that happen? Are you not scared of this is a murderer? He could be a freaking weirdo. He might want to be peed on. I know it's because I'm an innocent, quote unquote, guy who doesn't know a lot about the world in that sense. But that one to me is such a psychological, I always think to myself, maybe it's because I feel like that's something special. I waited, and even into this day and age, if I ever had to ever had to get back on Mark, I never still would do that. Ever, ever, ever. But people do that. And I find that not from a judgmental thing, but from an interesting thing. People actually do that.
I loved it.
You loved it?
I'm sure you did, James.
I kissed you.
I know, but was it good for you?
Of course it was. Are you kidding?
She's...
I don't know.
She's so unimpressive. She's like, I'm remembering now. It's so bad. Could you not do something more romantic?
This time she answered.
I mean, it clearly worked. I mean, he got what he needed at the end of the night, which was coffee. Hope there wasn't hamburger buns there.
And what they say, you know?
Can you imagine her trying to... I'm just it's inappropriate. But imagine she's like, I'm going to dance for you. So James is sitting there in the bed. He's like, are you going to dance for me? She's like, I'm going to dance for you. I'm going to show you something. Right? And she does this. As a guy, I'd be like, that was very nice. Very good. Keep trying. Imagine. How was it for you? He's like, you know what? I really feel like I gotta get going. Sorry, I forgot I left the kettle on, the microwave's on, the VCR, everything's on. I gotta go. I'll see you later. Bye, ghost.
How did you know I was the one?
Because she let you in Pandora's box the first night, bruh.
How did I know?
Because he couldn't get anybody else?
The way you looked at me and the way, I don't know, I could just...
They're bullshit liars. They're not looking at the camera and look at each other. They're making this up. This is lies. Lies!
Your eyes, the way we connected.
And then she looks at her and then she looks away. It is awkward AF to watch these people try to be romantic. Remember the first date or the date night ideas with the painting and the soccer and throwing shit at each other. Nope. We're gonna eat this taco from a different continent.
I just knew it was one of those things.
Was it like one of those like physical things? Like, oh, my phone's going off. Okay, sorry. Was it one of those like physical things, or was it?
Yes. It's not your brains. It's not your humor. Absolutely none of those things exist in your realm. It's literally your looks. And even that's like, eh.
Those things like, wow, this is just like a perfect connection, or what?
Physically, she's stunning. You guys know that, but I think it was just that.
You guys know that, right? You guys know that she's physically stunning. You guys all know that, right? Let's just we established that. You know that, right? Okay, so you know that. So I'm gonna say something else because that's actually the answer that I had. But I'm just gonna say this other thing because we're doing a video.
Just that
Chemistry?
chemical connection that I knew.
Chemical connection. No.
Chemical?
It's called pheromones. You ever been around somebody who you might not necessarily have been attracted to before, but then all of a sudden one day you're like, what is happening? It's pheromones. And it's science and it's real.
No.
And that's why pregnant women, when they're pregnant and all glowing, that's pheromones. When women are pregnant, man, pheromones are like, yeah, and the guys are like, what? Boner! And you're like, why? Because pheromones. When my wife was pregnant, oh my gosh. Don't tell her I said that.
I mean, just talking to her on the phone before, and just I knew a lot about her, and then when I saw her, and just the way that we looked at each other, I think we both couldn't stop smiling the entire night.
Well, that's true. That's true. The entire night.
I think we both knew this.
No, I don't believe you.
Was pretty.
James just needed to get some. That's what, and so did she. She's crazy. Of the two, she's the high driver of this relationship, guaranteed. 100%.
This is pretty important. Pretty cool.
All right.
That's on my go. The truth.
When and why did you fall in love with me? That's such a weird question. Let's just go with when did you fall in love with me?
Why? Well, the options were a little bit slim, and I was running out of time.
I feel like 90% in love with you the first night.
No, straight lie. That is a lie. You can never, like, do I believe in love at first sight? No. I mean, I believe in infatuation at first sight, for sure. Like, you see someone, you're like, whoa. And that happens, right? A lot. But I feel like love, if we're talking about the real word of love, that comes with experience and shared experiences and things like, there might be a moment later on, it could be even relatively early on in the relationship where you're like, oh my gosh, yes, this is the one. Right? I've fallen in love with my wife a bunch of times. First one was on the cruise that we went on initially. I was like, look, if we can last this thing, I'm gonna marry this broad. Right? And then I sang her a love song I had planned and everything went really well. That was the moment I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this because I did have that moment. I actually re-fell in love with my wife when I saw her as a mom. And then one day, I thought she was just doing something simple, like, I don't know, could have been like doing her taxes. I'm like, hey, nice boobs. But I'm just saying, no, not at first sight. It's impossible because love isn't about looks. It's about experiences and about like connections. As far as I'm concerned, like, I mean, some people might have fallen in love first, and I just feel like it's very rare. And between these two people, I highly doubt it.
I'll say that, and then it just kept creeping up from there. But then, like the tip,
90% creeping up. Okay, yeah, maybe he said 10% the first night, then 90% came later.
100% like all in was when I came over like 2 weeks later for a date. I think it was,
and we had coffee only, and it was good coffee. This coffee was, I've never had this type of coffee.
late in the
I think it was later than 2 weeks. We've been together for a little bit longer, but anyway.
something like
How do you know? He's telling you that. Again, don't interject. This is his truth. You're telling him when he fell in love with you? Are you kidding?
that. And Kova had already been gone to bed, and I hadn't met her yet. And
Hadn't met Kova and you're in love with this woman.
when I came over, Myka was
And I
really
didn't want
reluctant.
him to meet
Yeah,
her.
you're really reluctant to meet
But you slept with the guy? Okay, cool.
me
No.
over because of that.
You didn't want to meet your daughter, but you slept with him the first night? I mean, right?
And I kept pushing the issue. And I came over after, and as soon as I walked in, Kova woke up.
And she started crying.
Who's this creepy guy in our house?
And I can't let my babies cry, so I was like, you need to go, you need to go.
And she almost told me to go home and drive back home 2 hours.
And he don't
Yeah, bitch, get out of here.
been there for like a minute.
And then he forced himself in the house. We know the story. She told it. She's like, he was very adamant. He came in. First of all, that's the second time you did things without our consent. So gross.
So So she came out, and it was really, 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 really cute. This was my daughter from our previous relationship.
From your previous relationship? Our? What?
And she came out, and the first thing she did, she went over to her books. She grabbed the book and sat in his lap and...
Teach Mom how to read. Can you teach my mom how to read, please? She can't read these books. I'm trying to get them, but she can't. Please, finally, someone who can read. Yes.
You read me, please?
Because Mommy, no read.
It's really, really cute because Kova doesn't do that to anyone. She was very
How many people has she been around?
shy. She was very clingy to her mom. And
To you mean? What is she talking about to her mom?
it's just one of those things that I never even seen. So it like made me like almost like him more too, because it was like my daughter is approving. Like my daughter wanted him. And then it was super cute because at the very end, Kova said,
I thought you were asking him questions. This isn't about you. But of course it is.
she grabbed her shoes and she was like, me go too?
Kid, please get me out of here. I know it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Like she had such a fun time with him. Like
I mean, there's a red flag there.
he was playing with her and making her laugh and giggle. And
Again, he's just trying to get things to get things. You know what I'm saying? Sex.
And she wanted to go with him, and I'm like, you're not leaving.
And that's when I fell completely in love with her. I was addicted at that point.
You had two
wanted
girls you were in love with.
I wanted to be there all the time.
Oh, it's so cute. He was. Okay. How long have you guys
What'd you cut out there?
been together in a relationship and married?
Relationship it's about 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
And then in marriage, it's been almost 2 in September.
2 years.
So they were together for a year. Hey, that makes sense. You meet somebody a year. She didn't rush. They didn't rush. But I mean, they rushed everything else, so whatever.
How do you avoid arguing?
I just don't say anything. You're always right, and I'm not going to argue with you imagine an argument with this girl? It would get hot. Like, it would get heated. Like, whoo.
It's an easy one, guys. You let her win. You let the lady win.
No. What if they're wrong? Then don't.
It's the easiest way. No, I think it's
Communicating.
just open communication, just being clear and concise and just telling the truth.
We're just going to say phrases that we've heard on, like, Sesame Street. Give me a break.
And
You want to know how to keep it together? I've been married for 15 years, almost 15 years. Or almost 16. Something like that, okay? It's been a while. You want to keep shit together? Don't ask me. It just works. But truly, you want to keep shit together? Forget. Which I'm blessed with. I just forget. What was I mad about? I don't. She doesn't forget. I forget. So we could have a big blow-up argument about some shit, and like 2 days later, I'm like, it's gone out of my memory. I just forgot. Maybe that's a blessing. But just forget shit, okay? Forget. Not even forgive. Maybe you need to forgive, but maybe. I'm not even going to say that because that's a lame sauce cliche. Just forget. Whoops, I forgot. Like, forgot to wash the dishes and shit.
being honest and upfront and letting people know your feelings when they bother you or if you're
Because
happy
he's
or
the
sad.
quiet type and I'm the vocal type.
Really? Oh, I didn't notice.
So like he needs to express himself and
yeah.
tell how he's feeling. But I completely agree with the communicating. At times he'll let me win, but I mean it's usually something little. So I just but anyways.
Don't take moral advice from these people because they suck at life. Ding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody knows what you mean.
How do you resolve problems?
Resolve problems.
Again, he doesn't resolve anything. James is the beta. And again, nothing wrong with it. This is the way that the relationship is. Generally, opposites attract. Two narcissists getting married together, never going to last. Never. So James is less narcissistic than Myka. Absolutely is. But I don't know what he's going to say here.
Communicate. We'll go back to that one again.
Oh, thanks.
But
Same advice.
Yeah, I think that's
fixing it. Whenever there is an issue or you guys are arguing, it's essentially don't let it just stew and walk away and you both just walk away angry.
No, walk away.
talk about it, discuss it, clear the air, squash it, move on, and typically, you know, tickling or something like that at the very end.
Yeah, that's always, when your wife's super angry at you, tickle her. That'll work. Here's what you do. You forget. First of all, if you're heated, get the F out. Leave, go get some pho or some shit, come back, then forget it.
It doesn't work that well, but you know what I mean.
Or here's what you do. If your wife's super pissed, do this. Calm down. That always works in my house. And this scar here when I got stabbed from doing it is proof. I'm kidding, my wife never stabbed me.
Communicating. I think that's the one thing. And the cool thing was when he first started dating.
Communicate.
You know,
I sucked at it.
he wasn't the best at it, and he wasn't the best communicator, and he wasn't the best, because I don't think that he'd ever been kind of in relationships where someone had questioned, like, why aren't we fixing this right away? Why? I mean, there wasn't
Lies.
somebody that was really putting him on the spot. And then once we got together, and I'm one of those people that, like, I have to clear the air the second it happens. Like, I have to resolve it. I don't want that on my back. I've got things to do. I've got to have a clear mind. So when you put our personalities together, it was really cool because we were able to discuss, like, hey, this is how we want to resolve things. We need to fix it immediately. We need to discuss it.
Need to. Please.
And the cool thing is we don't argue that often.
Not at all, really.
So when we do, it's nothing outrageous. Like, we're not the kind of people that argue, like, where you're throwing plates or you're crazy. It's
Who's throwing plates? Oh, shit.
like, honestly,
That would be insane.
it's probably more or less like being short with someone. Like, you're mad and you're kind of short with them, and you
So being a regular human being. Oh, cool. Yeah. Thanks.
ask more what an argument is for us, if it even happens, and then just communicating and, like, resolving it quickly and making it better. Which, like I said, you've learned.
Hurry up!
It's true though.
I thought he was answering the questions. He's not answering questions. She's answering and giving all the advice. She asked him and she gave the advice.
Absolutely.
Because some people, when they think of arguing, they think of, like,
Full out yelling
Brawl.
and screaming. Yeah, it doesn't happen.
I don't think of a brawl arguing.
no.
Holy shit, this is boring.
What do you do for a living? And do you use your college degree?
I do use my college degree. I am a mechanical engineer, and that's what my degree is. I have a bachelor's degree. It's bachelor's of science in mechanical engineering.
Yeah, make big money. A lot of people come, what about their kids? Look, he actually has a bachelor of mechanical engineering. He can make good money, like 6 figures. So don't ever feel sorry for them. Like, yeah, he's notorious, but not really that notorious. He could still find a job if he went. She has a nursing degree, I think.
He's very successful and very intelligent,
Look how successful he is.
and I'm very proud of him.
He makes money. That was why we got together.
He has worked his way up, and
Oh, isn't he a manager over people? She always flexes this.
he's a very intelligent man. So,
Again, you answered the question for him. These are his questions, lady.
Sweet.
what key elements make a successful relationship and marriage?
Communication.
Laughter, fun,
For sure.
communication.
Neither. There's no laughter. And if it's laughter, you're probably laughing. Is there not like a moment when you've been married? I think they've been married for a lot more years now. Like 6 or 7 or 8, I don't know. But like at some point you get so upset that she still can't speak English properly. At some point you must be, like when you're having a bad day and they're just looking for something you're pissed about and she says like Nita or like whatever, cocoa. Do you not get like, how do you not correct your wife for saying cocoa, first of all? Like when you're editing that, you're like, babe, what did you say here? Cocoa. Yeah, that's not how you say it. It's cocoa. I don't get it.
Passion, honesty, trust. All
BJ's.
those things. You gotta have it all.
Yeah, for sure. I think passion's what's like helped
We know, Myka.
speak in the beginning. Like, it was one of those things, like, we had such a chemistry and then passion, and we always
She just admitted and has admitted before they didn't have a chemistry to begin with. She didn't want him to meet her daughter. They did sleep together for the first night, but didn't seem like it was all. And she's admitted this, that it wasn't. She didn't actually like him as much as he liked her at the beginning. So, no.
things like we had such a chemistry and then passion, and we always have passion, whether it be like romantic passion or whether it be passionate about things or
Money, exploitation, vinegar socks.
dreams or desires. one of the coolest things about our relationship is Jim and I are dreamers. We are always doing something new, and we are always trying something new. Like, I don't feel like there's
Copying everybody else doing it.
ever a period of stagnation. Everything we do, like every single week, every
really
single
rest and
month,
relax.
there is like a new idea, a new adventure in our.
Let's start a cooking channel, and I'm gonna make peanut butter cookies. Jane's like, are you sure? I mean, are you sure? I mean, I've tasted your cookies. Like, if you're gonna do that, fine, but don't make me come and eat one. Then we know what happened.
Me, Kova, and my husband Jim, we all got to make them. What do you think, honey?
I was like, let's go try this, let's go do this. And that's what I love about us, because no one really pulls the other person down. Instead, we just like lift each other up, and
Elevate each other.
we just go do all these really
Is that what lifting means? James, thanks.
things that we never, I mean,
It's so nasty.
I've done myself.
we've already had 2 businesses. I mean, we've done so many things, and we have so many more things that we want
It's 2. It's not so many. It's 2.
to try. I mean, they weren't successful, but we've honestly tried so many fun things, and it's just,
We failed at everything up to this point. Let's keep going.
being
It's been a lot of
passionate and
fun.
like being able to support each other and like have fun with each other. I think that's the coolest part.
And our personalities are different.
Very different.
So it's like yin and yang. They both go together, and it completes a circle.
Because he's like,
So, like,
shy and
it works
reserved
out well.
and quiet, and then I'm crazy and outgoing. But the best part about James is like, ever since we've been together for so long, James is no longer
Ever since we've been together for so long.
quiet or
No,
shy.
I've definitely
I feel like he's literally turned into me. Like, but together, that's really cool.
Your poor children.
The only reason why, not because like I'm amazing or anything, but like
She's amazing.
the cool part is like
I am amazing.
my outgoing side. Like sometimes he's more outgoing than me, and I'm just really
She's
proud of
shocked by
him.
it.
I'm proud.
Yay!
It's two super crazy fun kids,
Yeah, gross!
so it's fun. But he's still a little bit
If you
shy.
watch our daily vlogs, I'm sure you've noticed a few things.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't.
What do you love about me?
Well, communication.
What I love about you?
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing about my
He's not going to say what he loves about it.
yeah.
I mean, there's only one reason to stay with someone this dumb for that long. I'm not going to say it to you. You know what I'm saying.
Oh gosh, I get a shoulder rub.
He's just staring at her boobs.
I give her
It's like a principal thing to do.
So she's
Like, he wears a fedora.
incredibly loving, and you are. You are.
Okay.
Ew, these, again, I've said this before. This is the couple at youth group that meet each other and like secretly date because their parents don't want them to date, and they're super like, ugh, all the time. They forsake all their friends for each other, and they're uber like just PDA, public display of affection, every moment they get, and you're like, gross. They don't understand social norms. Ugh.
Go ahead. No, sometimes I'm lovable. Sometimes I'm a stubborn one.
No, you show love.
Oh, I'm affectionate, yeah.
Again, not gonna say the thing I was thinking, but you know what I'm thinking.
She shows love. She wears it on her sleeve, and she's an incredible mom. And it's really, really cool to watch her with Kova and Jacob, and
Chica.
be rad when he comes out.
Oh, so she's pregos here for sure.
It's gonna be awesome. Like she blows my mind how good she is. The kids all the time, and I love that about her.
Thank you. I feel like these questions to the husband.
She's just soaking up the I love this whenever he talks about me. These questions are for James about Myka, and then she answers half of them. This is so awesome.
Is like fishing for compliments. So I did not create these questions. I
Yeah, we
just
found
want
it from
to.
somebody else.
This
another
is just
video.
the tag
But I'm enjoy. Look, enjoy. If your husband's gonna dote on you, enjoy that shit. Don't say, "Oh, I didn't tell him to," because then you're projecting something.
questions. Okay. What is your favorite quality about me?
Favorite quality. think it goes back to what I just said.
Oh my God. Just be real. Okay? She does things most girls don't.
Amazing mom.
Shut up.
And she's passionate about everything she does. That's what I'm gonna go.
That's the one I think I'm gonna say. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm gonna change it. Passionate about everything you do. That includes being a mom.
Oh, you guys getting the vibe, right? You guys are feeling this cringe vibe right now, right? She's not believing it. He's saying bullshit. Their faces give it away that they're just straight lying. He's lying.
This is relationship. I mean.
No.
She gets an idea, she runs with it, and she goes for it.
That's really true.
She fails at everything. It's just cute. I love it. But I get my kitchen streaks everywhere, and that's the one thing I don't like is the streaks. Where are these coming from? Vinegar socks.
It's like incredibly interesting.
It makes it so fun. We're never bored.
No.
Never bored.
No.
We're always doing something.
We're always doing something.
Oh my gosh. How do you keep a relationship healthy in life?
Communication. These questions are all the same.
That question is so big.
It is so big.
How do you keep a relationship healthy in life? Like, what does that even mean?
So why did you even read it?
Keep a relationship
Cut the shit out.
healthy? I mean, humor, I guess that would be my answer.
Have fun.
Yeah, for sure. Have fun.
Have fun. Cool. What?
What's the fun?
Some of these questions are like repetitive, so sorry about that.
You think?
Places you want to travel to.
Places I want to travel, or you?
You, this is all you.
It's about you, but she answered all the questions. He's even confused. I'm confused. Who is this about?
It's all me.
Husband tag.
He's like, I would just like to sit and have a nap, please.
Okay, number 1, Japan. Number 2,
Why?
I would love to go to Peru and go to Machu Picchu. That would be awesome in the Andes. Then I want to go
Micah's face. Watch this again when I'm done. When you're listening, James, watch Micah's face after.
I'd love to go to Thailand. I think that'd be awesome. And then what is the one island you want to go to? Bora Bora.
Cool.
Those are my 4. Those are my top 4.
Okay, children, how many do you want?
How many do I want? Probably 5.
You had 5. And then what happened? Losers.
I think we're 5.
5?
Yeah, we kind of go back and forth between 5 6, but I think with 5 kids, the best part is
She needs an even number, though, dumbass. You know that.
I don't need to get like a huge car because like our van or truck can fit 2 adults in the front, 2 in the middle, and 3 in the back. So anything past that, I think things get a little bit difficult. But if we had 6,
She's really interested in this.
I'd be fine with that too. Doesn't bother me.
See? Even number.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Okay. What is your favorite color?
What's my favorite color?
Blue.
She's right.
Because she told you what it was, and you just agree.
What is your favorite? Wait, no.
This is pink, by the way.
No.
I'm not gonna forget
This
that
says
one.
what is my favorite color? Excuse me.
Oh, pink
What
and
is
red.
my favorite color?
Pink.
Okay. What is my favorite
I got in
food?
trouble for that a couple of times after the first.
I thought that was about him. Why are you asking questions about her?
What is my favorite food?
Fried spaghetti. Fried lettuce.
The one you should
Cocoa.
because it has cheese. Lasagna. Lasagna. She loves lasagna. She likes
Lasagna.
So she's not supposed to eat cheese, which means she gets all super farty and gross. And she eats cheese.
Cheese.
I thought they were vegans.
What is my favorite sports team?
People can like sports. What kind of? That's not a bad question.
I don't think
Probably Habs fan.
we have a favorite sports team.
You're right, I don't.
There we go. That's our favorite sports team.
That's one of the things that was cool about us is like, I know it sounds really bad. We love to play sports. Love to play sports.
Sure you do.
Hate to watch sports. And I was like,
Nah. That makes more sense now.
I've never found a guy that doesn't like to watch sports. And so for me, it was like the biggest like, yes, I hit the jackpot.
Yeah, guy doesn't enjoy things I don't want him to enjoy. This is a keeper.
Best day of my life. Like some women are like, you have to have chiseled abs. You have to have X amount of money. You have to have a perfect car. And I was like, yes, I don't have to watch sports.
No.
It was like the best day of my life.
Right? You guys are all like with me like this. Everybody's like, everybody's doing this face right now, right? Right?
Because he was like, no,
Smash the like button. Thank you.
I really don't like sports. I was like, are you just saying that like every other guy, or do you really not watch sports? I really don't watch sports.
Look at him.
Yeah, if anything, it's a motorcycle car race every once in a while.
Yeah, that's the most boring sport to watch. Great, that makes sense. Let's watch cars race in circles. That sounds really, really riveting.
Funny because like for Radley, since we're having a son, there's tons of like baby boy clothes that like come up and they'll have like footballs and baseballs on it, and he'll like, no, we don't want that.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh so hard.
Is it funny? Is it that it makes you laugh so hard? Hey, we don't want footballs in the clothes. No, it's a lie.
Because I'm just like, okay, cool. Okay, what is my favorite TV show?
When did this switch over to be about her?
I'm gonna do a couple.
Okay.
Survivor. She likes Survivor. Master Chef.
Nope.
Yes.
And let's see. We were watching one recently, but I don't think you like it.
What?
Nashville.
That's not my favorite. No.
Awesome. Thanks for answering the question.
I think any cooking show.
Master Chef.
And
Real
Desperate
Housewives.
Housewives.
No,
Of
Real
course.
Housewives in New York City.
Yeah, probably.
That's
Hello.
what I meant. That's what I meant.
Holla and Bachelorette. Right?
All the shitty shows. Great.
Dang
My
you.
bad.
You guys are not compatible.
We watched
Okay.
that one actually every Monday night. She got me hooked on it too. I like it.
Hooked on shit.
Salad dressing am I most likely to get?
Oh my god, ranch.
Italian.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Damn it.
She loves
Okay.
it. Olive Garden Italian dressing.
What food do I not like?
I'm gonna guess bread.
What food do you not like?
Yeah.
Wait. She doesn't like steak. Could you not cut this part?
I think I like everything.
Yeah? I don't know what you don't like.
No, there's food I don't like.
Like
You know
what?
Food you make?
Peas.
I don't like. Here, wait, put your arm back. My tummy's
Right
hurting.
now, Indian food.
Yeah, I don't like Indian food right now.
Or rice. She hates rice.
I like
Please don't put your
rice at times, but there's a lot of rice I don't like.
Is that an inside joke? Can we missed or something? What?
What size shoe do I wear?
Oh my god. Are these really? We're 7. No, she's huge, right? She got massive feet. She's like a 9.5 female.
I'm a tall girl, guys. I'm 5'8".
10. 9.5, 10.
Is it 9?
9.5.
9.5. You're close.
Boom!
Favorite type of
I don't watch ahead. I am literally the best. I'm not lying. I guessed it because her hands are like tennis rackets.
I guess we went to Jersey Mike's. You like the Italian?
Oh, I love Jersey Mike's.
I do.
With the bologna, the salami.
Bologna?
Well, the salami, the
Cold cut. Jersey Mike's. Here you go. Ready? Head to Jersey's. Get a regular sub. White. Turkey. Triple bacon. Make it Mikey's way. Extra of the stuff they put on it. My mouth is watering. I'm hungry right now. Doubt wife isn't even making dinner. If she didn't make dinner tonight, I'm going to Jersey Mike's after this. I love Jersey Mike's.
I think if I had to pick
or turkey.
any sandwich in the world, though, it's going to be
Knuckle sandwich?
Hash.
grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese? Grilled cheese. It's not grilled. Weirdo.
Well, that's an easy one.
I
I should have known that.
love grilled
You should have known it.
cheese. Ooh.
It's... No.
If I could
This is boring.
eat one thing every day, what would it be?
Grilled cheese.
Sandwiches.
Okay, I'll take that.
Ice cream sandwiches every day. It's good for the hips.
We just watched a commercial on it, and she literally turned around and said, I want some now. Go get them.
Babies, I know. What is my favorite?
These guys are not. There's no vibe. They talk about like, what's the word they said? They talk about connection and they talked about like chemistry. They don't have any of that. He says the wrong thing every time. She's not impressed with anything he said yet. He is inadequate as far as she's concerned. That's what I'm taking from this whole thing.
Cereal.
Favorite cereal?
It's all turned into about her.
That we just had recently.
Why can't these questions be directed towards James? What's your favorite cereal, James? What's your shit? This is introducing the video's called The Husband Tag. Meet my husband. Why are you asking questions about Myka when you're trying to introduce James? I want to know what James's favorite cereal is. I want to know what Subway gets. I want to know the shit. That's why I watched this video. It turned to be about her.
You like the stuff that we just had recently? I think Lucky Charms.
No.
Nope.
I don't really like cereal, to be honest
She likes Special K.
with you, but I do like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Everybody likes Cinnamon Toast Crunch, okay?
He doesn't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's a good one.
Remember the Christmas one, or when she was pregnant, she was eating boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What is my favorite music?
Hip hop.
Or pop?
So he doesn't know shit about Mike. This is weird, right?
Yeah, and indie.
He's angry because he thinks it's hip hop.
Probably not hip hop, probably pop.
Pop.
What is
Did you guys catch that vibe? Okay, I'm definitely know it's hip hop. No, it's not. It's pop. Pop. Okay, it's pop. You guys are super good together.
eye color?
Greenish blue, blue green, hazel.
That's 4 different colors. That is literally 4 different colors, bro. Which one is it?
Hazel, but it is blue green. Ding, ding, ding. Who is my best friend?
Who is your best friend?
Bits of Bish. Aloha, pineapple. Aloha, Myka. Thanks for joining on our channel. We want to do a cleaning video. Okay.
That's a hard question.
This is why it's a hard question. If you don't know who your wife's best friend is, your wife doesn't have any friends. Now, I know some husbands, I know who my wife's best friend is. I know all of my wife's friends. But you should know this about your wife. She doesn't have any friends.
Answer?
Oh, it's Jane's. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Liar.
My best.
Oh, I didn't know I was
That's because you don't have any friends. Because of who you are.
people. Your best friend.
That's got to be a lonely existence, I'm not going to lie. Like, we can make fun of that all day long, but truly, family vloggers and women in these that live in these circles that put their entire life online, that exploit their kids, they're super narcissistic, they don't have any friends. First of all, they do daily content in their houses. Like, look, take Love Meh, for example. She doesn't have any friends. That has got to be one of the most lonely existences ever. Like, money's great, sure. But having friends and having experiences with friends is some of the most important things of being human. And none of these women have friends because they can't. Because one day they're going to burn a bridge and that friend will tell things. They can't have friends. And it's really sad. I'm not even making fun of them. That is sad.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that, but I was thinking of other friends.
Probably maybe Jamie. Jamie. My best friend.
Who's Jamie? Jamie, are you still her best friend? Reach out to me.
I was going to go with that.
You were going to go with Jamie?
I thought about it, yeah, that's fine.
Who else were you going to go with?
The other one, the hot one. You know your wife's got hot friends, right? You're like the hot one.
Ashley.
Ashley's I'm pretty close to Ashley.
Okay.
Who are these people?
I'm really close to Kasha too.
So it was like 3. I don't know who I was going to pick.
And I'm close to Andrea.
This is weird.
And a lot more.
Yeah, I'm sure.
A lot more.
Okay. Well, what is something that I do that you wish I wouldn't do?
Ooh, yeah. Give it to me, bro.
Nothing. She's perfect.
Shut your pie hole. You guys all answer this question. What is something that you, because all women here, and the men who are here, 1 or 2 of you, write down right now in the comments, I want to read. What is the thing you wish your husband didn't do, or your spouse, or your significant other, or your wife, whatever? I bet you guys have 20 answers right now. Okay? I got 20. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to get in shit. I got some. I'm sure my wife's got 1,000,000. But if I want to choose just a simple one, when we clean, okay? When it's time to clean, she cleans the most obscure shit in the house. Why are you cleaning the tiles on the roof? Well, we have guests coming. No. Can we get the main shit first? She'll start obscure. Like things no one will see, like the ducts. Nobody can see inside the ductwork. Why are you cleaning the water softener? Please. Okay? That's one thing I wish she wouldn't do. If I'm going to guess, and I'll ask her, one thing she wishes I wouldn't do is leave the cupboard door open. So let's ask. Kathy! Hello? We have little walkie-talkies on our watches. Let's do that. Hey, you there? Hello?
Hold on, I'm making supper for the kids.
They can starve. I have a question.
You can wait.
Can you just answer it, or like what? You can't take. What are you doing? What are you making?
Westy wants macaroni and cheese. Everly wants taco meat.
And so you can't answer a question? You've already answered like 2 questions at this point.
What is the question, Josh?
What is one thing you wish I wouldn't do?
Just one thing. Just one thing.
Just choose one. Okay. Should not take this long, unless I'm perfect.
I'm trying to pick the worst offense here.
Okay. How many are there? Just choose one.
How many are there?
Just the one. Because I already told them, and what I think it is.
You are messy. You are very messy, and you have no idea. You leave doors open, cupboards open, things all over the place. You leave a wake of mess.
I said cupboard doors, so I was right. But I would like to point out, I'm not the only messy one in this house. Would you agree?
Yes, your talents are rubbing off on the children.
Are you trying to tell me you're not messy at all? Is that what you're about to say here?
I don't have much of a choice.
What? What did you think I said that I wish you wouldn't do?
Hide your things.
No, I said you clean weird in weird spots first. But now that we're talking about, you do put shit in weird places that they shouldn't be.
Not true. I'm just thorough.
Thorough is different. Okay, and yeah, you do put stuff in weird places that I can't see. Anyway, I was right. Bye. Took her a while though. I wonder how many there really are.
Answer the question.
The one thing that I wish she would do.
I know what it is.
What?
Like, if I leave a wrapper out on the counter, it drives him insane. Or if I, like, leave the dishes and I, like, soak them, or if I don't.
You don't
In logical places, you just like to have everything out so you can see it everywhere.
No, you put stuff in weird places that have no business being in that place. Logical in your brain is different than logical in my brain. Like, I have found things that there was no reason for them to be there. Why is this thing in a hole in the backyard? Doesn't belong there. Just admit that I'm right. Conversation ended. That is marriage.
Freaks out.
Because I do the dishes, and it's
And I
really
do the
funny.
laundry, which means there's more laundry than dishes.
Laundry's easy though. Just put that shit and leave it.
Do you do the laundry every time?
No, but do you do the dishes every time?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I believe him.
Close enough.
They were just about to throw down right there.
No, like she'll get like a candy wrapper, and the trash can's right below her, and she'll open it up the candy and put the wrapper on the counter.
No, I'll
and
be
then walk
distracted
away.
by the kiddos. Like,
I'll be distracted? Cool.
be like meeting me or something, and the trash can has this kid safety log on it. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get in there.
That's because you're dumb.
Okay, I'll go with it.
See, just lets her have it. No, biatch. No, lady. You make me miserable.
Let you slide that one.
But he doesn't like if I don't soak the dishes, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm
she
either
doesn't
gonna
rinse
put
them
them,
off.
I'm either gonna put them away, I'm either gonna put them in the dishwasher, or I'm gonna leave them in the sink because I gotta do some things. I mean, if you're gonna rinse.
This guy is at work making all the cash. So let's be real, folks. Taking care of cancer patients wasn't her jam. So let's be real here. If he's out making all the money, then yeah, I think would be nice to come home if that's your job. That's, if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's kind of your role. That's awesome. It's a good thing.
I might as well wash them. I don't know.
That's a good idea.
These people suck.
No, I don't wash them by hand. Dang. Okay. What is my heritage and where am I from?
We have Italian. You do?
I'm Italian.
That's about it, right? I don't know what else is in there.
Who knows?
She doesn't even know.
Let's just go with Italian.
Italian.
You're not Italian.
Did
No.
I play any sports?
Yes.
What sports have I played?
Soccer.
Lacrosse in
Oh.
college. She loves lacrosse.
Played lacrosse. She liked to beat people, so that's probably a good sport for, because lacrosse is crazy. You could it's like almost like hockey level. Like you could destroy people.
You play other ones, but lacrosse is like your primary one.
Yeah. If you baked me a cake, what kind would I like?
Yellow
Chocolate.
cake with chocolate icing.
Yellow cake? Like lemon with chocolate?
Pretty good.
You mean vanilla?
I am.
Dang.
Yellow cake?
I've been thinking about making one tonight.
What the hell is yellow cake?
Really?
It's kind of a good idea.
Or the confetti cake with like white icing on top.
So not what he said. Cool.
That's pretty good.
Vanilla?
That's pink, yeah.
You like cream cheese icing too.
I
So just say a cake. Everybody likes cake. But if you put milk on that shit, we're not friends.
like the chocolate and yellow.
Now I really want to have tres leches cake. Tres leches. Everybody says it's amazing, and I need to have it. So Ames, get me some.
I think you're right about that.
Spot on.
What?
What is one unique talent I have?
What is one unique talent that I have that is not inappropriate for this video?
That's why he married her. Just saying. Does way more stuff.
This is a great one, and if you guys watch the daily vlogs, you know it.
If you say dancing, I'm gonna punch your throat.
What?
You can't guess?
No.
You better not say dancing.
She is the best at making up the most ridiculous, awesome words you will ever imagine.
Oh
Oh, you mean she can't speak properly? That's one way of putting it.
gosh, that's
She comes up with names for people. Like, she says dang to everything. Halabanala. Like, where does that come from?
that
It's
probably comes up
amazing.
from like a show or something. That's
No, it's not.
not like
then,
that's not 100%
what is my name?
authentic. What?
What's my name?
What?
What's my name?
James. Jimmy?
Dimmer?
There you go. Dimmer.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
And what's Jaka's name?
Well, she has like a million names.
Go with a couple.
You tell me what name are you thinking of first?
I think this is dumb.
That's my unique talent. I can make up names.
That's... What did you think he was going to say? Again, can't say the inappropriate stuff, but you do more stuff. Let's be real.
Cooler. Can I have
That's a really unique talent.
Can I have a cooler talent, please?
You don't have any talents, Myka. Sorry. You suck.
A cooler talent
Yes.
than that?
Dancing. I swear to God, I thought he was going to say dancing, and I was going to die laughing.
Yeah.
Carrying babies?
You will never be bored when you're with Myka.
That's not a talent, dumbass.
You always can come up with.
That's not a talent.
Cool talent.
You can always come up with something fun to do.
I could say that's a talent. That's a talent.
That's what happens when you've been a babysitter for years.
Ew, can you imagine this person babysitting your children? They've regressed by 4 years in their reading? How did that even happen?
Halabanala.
Alright guys, that is the husband tag. Those are all the questions. If you guys have any questions for my husband, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video and you want
Did they do the opposite one? Okay, whatever. Well, that was silly. Hey, we're gonna do this video where you ask questions about you, James. Everyone wants to know about you, but then we're gonna turn it into about me every single question. That was fun. Hullabaloo. What's my biggest talent? You are breathing? You're really good at breathing. What's that other one? There's none. There's no talents. I am so surprised at how big this channel got, how big Myka got on this channel. Mind-blowing to me. Just, really? Nothing. Nothing. Again, it's all the stuff they can't mention, which is fine, just admit it. Anyway, take a deep breath. You're amazing, beautiful, generous, glorious. Holy smokes with the curls and the hair and everything. You just look amazing. So you guys are incredible. I just want to point that out to you. That you have talents and abilities, and I want you to ask your husbands what those are, then tell me what he says. That'd be hilarious. I hope you guys have a great day. Please follow me on Instagram and whatever the other one, YouTube and Facebook and all that crap and all that. Like and subscribe here. I don't care, whatever. Make sure you smash that like button if you're still here, okay? I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.